Good morning and welcome to another Partner Focus Day. It seems like 5 minutes ago that we were last here, but I'm very pleased to be joined by Dan and Katie from our partners Esker Northern Europe, who join us today from the big boardroom in sunny Barbados, as you coined earlier. Really good to have you on, and we've got a lot coming up. But for the point of view of those who don't already know, if that's even possible, don't already know what you do and how you do it, could you just introduce Esker, speak into the areas that you cover from a solutions point of view, please?
I can. I guess I will start. Mike, always great to see you. And yeah, for those of you who don't know who Esker are, we essentially offer an automation platform and a suite of solutions to help remove manual challenges and any sort of issues that people have got in their processes, right the way through from source to pay, which is obviously relevant to what content we'll discuss throughout this conversation. But we also do things on the order to cash side as well. So a lot of collaboration between the APA and other AR partners, which Esker are plugged into as well. So bit of a suite of all solutions and any process that businesses have that they need to address.
Yeah, and not forgetting the lovely guys at Market Dojo who obviously help power our sourcing solution.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah, get that in there. You when you've been doing what you do for a very long time, I know you really value customer relationship. You're committed to excellent service. All the feedback we get, and members watching this will be nodding, echoing that if they're using your solution. I know you really do look after people. And that's really what we wanted to talk about today. Nice little segue into the topic. But looking at the human side of AP, which I know we'll signpost to later, but there's a webinar coming up on the 23rd of April. Date for the diary, there will be links down below as well. But really unpacking this in more detail. But it's, as we've said many times, the sole reason why the association exists is for the members that are a part of it. Reward, recognition, and the voice of AP, setting the benchmark standard for our industry. But the human side of AP, we've covered a few things in the preamble, but there are a few notable things to highlight, aren't there, Dan?
Yeah, I think I've probably said this on previous sessions, that I think back to a session we did in Oxford, for those of you who were there, and I actually said throwing technology at a problem doesn't solve the issue, because you need people, and no more so than an AP. It's not, these are skilled individuals, profession, to use Jamie's term. You need people involved in the process. Yes, technology like Esker can help. And it's a vehicle to get to that success point, but people, very much the sort of lifeblood of a business in terms of what AP help businesses achieve. So that human side of it, I think we've done a lot of content around the technology piece, which is a well-trodden path, and it will always continue to be so. But that human side is a key area for us to really help resonate with communities like the APA, because people are crucial. And are always needed. And I think that's hopefully something that can be a bit of a take-home message for what the content's going to be throughout today.
And Katie, we were talking about the value of, you certainly recognise as a business, the value of, the consultative process, really understanding what the issues are first and foremost. But then we spoke about training and the support that you give.
Yeah, I think it's really important, because as obviously businesses grow and people join this as a profession and take it on as a career moving forward, it's important for both sides. I think the training that's delivered to help them with onboarding new colleagues, I think to have as such, the technology part is there, but you still need that human side. To have that training piece there is the key element to that, especially when you first joining a new business and a new career. The platform's already there in place, but ultimately the human side of it is learning that solution and learning that job and making that piece a bit easier for them.
And I guess once you've succeeded in fixing the technological solutions and everybody's happy with the solution as it stands in terms of fit gap and moving towards a better place as a business, the cumulative benefits of that, I guess, there's well, we spoke about it, didn't we, Dan? There's stress reduction. There's all kinds of myriad benefits, aren't there?
Yeah, I think, and that's just part of it. And I think, technology like Esker is seeking to make people's lives easier, not seeking to sort of remove them from a process or anything like that. It's like I said, I've used earlier, it's a vehicle to get to where you want to go. And I think that's very much how we see AI, and as a supporting mechanism, and the benefits that it will provide. And there's so many, it's morale, sort of anything that is involved in, whether it's the actual usability of the solution. We want to make things easier for the people that are involved. And yes, there's the benefits side of that, removing the manual challenges, but have something that's easy to use, easy to adopt, as part of a change management exercise within the business is crucial. So there's, like I said, we could talk all day about the various touch points with the human side, and a lot of that, nice little segue into the webinar. But you're absolutely right, Mike. I think that is part and parcel of what we're seeking to help our customers achieve.
Well, further plug, obviously, for the 23rd of April, with forthcoming webinar, and that's going to be, it's with our education team, obviously part of our masterclass series, CPD accredited, of course, and that is going to be taking a deeper look at the human side of AP. So yeah, links down below. Please do sign up, and don't forget to check out the Esker content in our resource hub, which is a handy little plug for me to remember to put up the banner that our lovely marketing team created for me, and vehemently encouraged me to remember to put on the screen, because I have forgotten on previous occasions. But yeah, we've revamped the website. Obviously, there's new content in there from yourselves. I know you're very Sam and Jen in the marketing team at your in Barbados are always really on point with their thought leadership content, and loads of really illuminating case studies and customer journey success stories, which is obviously hugely compelling. So there's loads of things in our new website for you to check out. And obviously, we've got the Learning Hub and various other things, including your own partner listing in our new shiny website. So that's enough of the scrolling banner for now. I've done my job. But yeah, I mean, you're going to be busy, aren't you, this year? You're out and about. I know you're doing a load of events. Some, you've supported many of our events this year, and I know you really enjoy getting in front of our members and our audience. Would you say you're off somewhere? You're off skiing or something? You got a big conference coming up or something?
Well, that's not with the APA. I think Katie and I are very fortunate to be going to Esker's annual sales conference, which is very soon. But yeah, it's great to collaborate, and I think it's a nice little, I guess, wrap around into what we're discussing. It's the human side of our own culture, really, and why people are important within Esker. And I think it's not a shameless plug for Esker, but I guess it is hugely important both internally and in what we put out to our customers and our community, in terms of that people we get to collaborate internally. It's the human side of the technology piece, if I can put it like that. I think so. Yes, it's just so happens that we have to do that in a glamorous location, of course, but certainly, yeah, that's something that we're very fortunate to be doing. And yeah, so.
Well, as a company, your operations take you into all parts of the world, and across both, for those that don't know, across the accounts payable workflow and also across the accounts receivable, the order to cash side. And for that reason, you've got a lot of experience and expertise, and it's only right that you probably assemble somewhere where everybody can get there easily. Central Europe sounds like a good place to do that. But listen, thanks for coming on. Thanks for updating us with regard to where you're at and what's going on. Very much look forward to that webinar coming up. Any closing comments before we go? Anything new and exciting that you can't tell us about but want to? Anything in development at all?
That's just trade secrets, that, isn't it? I think no, I think just watch the space. I think on the socials, everything that we're sort of putting out there around messaging, there'll be a lot of content around the human side and what we're discussing today. Katie and I will obviously continue to share that. But no, it's all full steam ahead to various events with the APA conference later in the year, and various, like I say, webinars in April, and maybe one or two throughout the year. So nothing new, but hopefully a good message that we can help support and put out to the community.
Katie, it wouldn't be right for me to not give you the opportunity to have the last word.
Oh no, Dan normally has the last word in there, but yeah, no, I think it's just the message to take away from today is obviously we have banged the drum about technology quite a lot. So if you've heard it before, you don't need to hear it again. But it is ultimately that we're all humans. We all want to be treated in a nice, respectful manner. So it's just taking into consideration everybody's role in what they play when you speak to them. So Dan and I are always around if anybody ever wants to come and speak to us, ask for any advice. We're not there to bang on at you. We're there to give advice where you need it. So yeah, I think that's my takeaway message from that.
Listen, well, thank you. We'll close it there, but yeah, thank you as always. Obviously, Alistair, Sam, and your whole team across the business, both here and in North America and everywhere, are hugely supportive of the community. You guys are, really great. You're always supporting our stuff on social media as well. So thank you for that. Thank you for your support this year, and we'll see you if not before, on the 23rd of April.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. See you guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.